Hello everyone. In the previous video, we saw how to access remote machine using keys instead of password. Now in this session, we are going to do the same thing but in a different way. Alright? So the agenda basically is I am going to access VM1 machine from VM2. Okay? So VM1 would be listening for SSH connection and VM2 would be initiating the request for SSH. Alright. First of all, let's create a key pair using SSH-keygen. Okay. This will basically create a public-private RSA key pair. Okay. And if I hit enter, then it would create a public-private RSA key pair. We can see in the screen, this is the default name that the system has generated. But if we are not happy with the default name, then we can give our customized name as well. For the time being, I'm okay with it, so I'm hitting enter. I do not want any passphrase in the key, so I'm just leaving it blank and pressing enter. Enter again. And from the output seen in the screen, we can see that we have two files created by the system, and they are id_rsa and id_rsa.pub. id_rsa is the private key that you are not supposed to share with anybody, whereas id_rsa.pub is the key that you are supposed to put it in the remote machine. Connecting this to this scenario, id_rsa.pub should be somewhere in VM1. I'll show you where to put that key. So for the time being, just put in mind that this key, this file, id_rsa.pub, the content of this file should be in somewhere in VM1. Alright. First of all, let's go to the location and see the content of id_rsa.pub. The file is .ssh. Actually, it's a folder, but since everything is file in Linux, I'm mentioning it as a file, but practically it's a directory. And dot means it's a hidden file. Okay, so hidden directory, whatever. And if I go inside and do listing, then we can see we have two files, id_rsa and id_rsa.pub. Okay, let's get the content of this public key. Okay, we saw we have some random characters, so we have to put somewhere in the remote machine. So where should we put? The location is inside SSH. I'm currently in SSH test user, and the tilde sign shows that I'm in user's home directory. In home directory, if I do ls, I see nothing. It's just a partial truth, because if I do ls -a means show all, including hidden files or folders, then we have .ssh. Okay, so we have to keep it. We have to keep the public key id_rsa.pub key inside this directory. So I'm going inside the directory, and if I do ls, there's nothing. So in which file we should put that key? Or shall we name the file exactly the same one? No. We have to create a new file, and the file name should be authorize_keys. I'm using VI text editor to create the file and enter. Now I'm going to paste that key. Let me copy it again and paste it here. and X to save and quit. Okay. Now if I try to SSH into that system, then will I be able to succeed? Let's check. SSH SSH test user @192.122.75. I think. Let's verify the IP address. Yes, I was right. The IP address is same. And if I hit enter, no, it is still asking for password despite placing the key in the location, correct location. It's asking for password, so we might have messed with something. Let's fix it. Creating file alone and keeping the keys will not let you SSH into the system. You have to fix the permission as well. Permission of this file. Let's check what is the current permission of this file. ls-l. And if we relate this to numeric form, it is 664. Okay. The current permission of this file is 664, but the correct permission that we should give to this file is 600 or 500. Both would work. Alright. So let's change the permission of this file to 600 and let's verify. Now the permission has changed to 600. Now if I try to access the remote machine from VM2, then I hope it would work. Let's give it a try. If I hit enter, it is still asking for password. So where things could have gone wrong? Interesting. Let's dig deeper. One more thing that I think I did not mention you. That thing is not only the authorized _ keys. The SSH folder should also be in a proper permission. Alright. Let's go one step back using cd ... and ls-ld.ssh. For directory we use ld. D for directory. The directory has which permission? What is the permission label that we have or the system has given to the directory? The permission seems to be 775. The permission for .ssh directory is 775, but the correct permission that we are supposed to give to this folder is 700. Until and unless we give permission 700 to this directory, things will not work. Okay, I will rewind it. For .ssh, the permission should be 700, and for authorized _ keys, the permission should be 600 or 500. Let's change the permission using chmod or chmod 700.ssh. And please do not use -R, because if you use -R, then the content inside .ssh folder will also inherit the same permission. So do not do that. Now if I try to access the machine from VM2, then I'm hoping something interesting. Things should work. Let's give it a try. And I'm going to hit the enter command, and yes, finally we are able to get into the system. And I'll show you just a small thing. If I go here and change the permission of the authorized keys to chmod 500 authorized keys. Earlier I made it 600. I'm doing it 500 just to show you that 500 would also work. Okay, now I go back from the system and I again hit enter. Wow, it just let me in that machine. Okay, so we concluded this session, and in the excuse me, in the previous video we learned how to do things in automatic way, and in this session we learned how to do things manually. I hope you learned something, and thank you for watching.